Hey everyone, welcome back to the Going Zero Waste YouTube channel. I'm Kathryn Kellogg and it has been a minute. I am coming at you from my kitchen. I just think the lighting in here is really lovely, so I might film some more videos in here. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a life update, talk about why I've disappeared, how I see my channel going in the future, and just some general things. So where have I been? I have kind of disappeared. So I've fallen in love with TikTok. So I'm sorry, I think I've betrayed you for TikTok a little bit. I just think that my content works really well in short form video content. And that's mostly because I have a huge perfection complex. So having been in theater and film since I was 3 years old, I just know how I want my channel to look and like how I want my videos to operate. But I find that really difficult when I'm the only person doing it and getting the shot set up. Obviously, I can't have moving or pan shots and the things that I would really want to see if I were directing it, but I can't do both. And I haven't really found someone that I clicked with to help me with filming my videos. And I love my husband, but he is just, and he's very talented. He actually went to a year of film school, but we don't work super well together because we have artistic differences. So yeah, so that's kind of where I am. And, you know, honestly, if I had a bunch of money to just spend, my ideal scenario would be hiring a legit film crew to do some really good work, kind of like what Skillshare did when they came over to my house and filmed the Skillshare original. I think their work was absolutely stellar, and that is kind of the ideal scenario I would want to have for my channel. So I find it really kind of difficult to show up because I just don't feel like I can produce the kind of quality video that does well on YouTube and the kind of quality video that I have in my head of my expectations and my standards. And on the other flip side, I feel like YouTube has gotten incredibly clickbaity over the last 2 years. And I just don't think I'm a real clickbaity kind of person. Like I'm just a how-to person. I just want to give you facts. I just want to give you tips. I just want to keep it sweet and simple. I assume that most of you that follow me on YouTube know that my other platforms are where I devote a majority of my time. When it comes down to it, I love being talent, right? Like I love being a spokesperson. I love being on camera. I love being on film. I just don't love the production aspect of it. And I'm a writer. I love to write. I have 2 books. My blog, which I actually did calculations on, and if every blog post I have ever written were put into a book, I would have written 18 books in the last 5 years. Couple that on top of the 2 I've already produced. That's a lot of books a year. So I love writing. I write a lot in my spare time, plays and fiction. I'm actually working on a cli-fi series that I'm like super pumped about. And then of course, Instagram and TikTok are other places that you can find me that I post almost daily on, and are other platforms I really enjoy. So, and YouTube is my worst performing platform. And it's not that I necessarily care about the numbers, but it's just, I struggle devoting a lot of time to the platform simply because I don't feel like that many people watch it. And I also assume that most people that follow my YouTube channel follow it as supplemental to my other much larger platforms that reach a lot more people. But one of my favorite things is to add supplemental videos to my blog posts, take my best performing blog posts, turn those into YouTube videos. So that way, if you come to my blog and you're interested in that topic, you can watch a video on it or read it depending on what you're interested in. And I love answering your questions. So I got a really good question about kind of how I got into this and how I started. And I would love to do that video as well as an update on how it's going, because a lot of things have changed recently for me in my life. And well, zero waste is obviously in my name and my branding. I definitely feel myself branching out into more general sustainability. I think that's been evident for quite some time in a lot of my content that I do create. But I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I do love having a platform, and I definitely love the option of having a longer form video format. And like I said, my dream someday would be to have someone to help me with it so I can make better quality videos to reach a larger amount of people, just to simply, hopefully, create more change and hopefully inspire other people to make small changes in their day-to-day lives, as well as emailing businesses and companies and writing your politicians and creating larger change too. So I'm excited about the future of the channel. I'm trying to remove the pressure of posting a video every single week, not letting myself get too upset if I don't accomplish that goal, and making sure that I show up the next week, you know? So I really appreciate you being here. If you have any questions on zero waste living or things that you'd like for me to answer, or blog posts of mine that you'd love to see turned into video format, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm excited and working on a video for next week, and hope to see you soon.